Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Thank you for joining my YouTube channel. And today is Pick for Friday. So today I have picked 4 items and I'm going to make a card with it today. The first item that I chose is something that a lot of scrapbookers purchase, but I bet if you're a card maker, you bypass these. And these are called the Memories and More cards. These are awesome for card making and I'm going to show you how to use them today. The second item that I'm going to use is the InColor. These are the InColor enamel dots. I'm going to use those today. I'm going to use my brown Stazon pad. I waited a long time for this. It was back ordered and it's finally here. So let's use this today. And I'm going to use a white craft pad. So we no longer sell all the craft pads, but we still have the white one. And I love it. So we're going to use those 4 items today on our Pick for Friday. So let's get started. So this is my new grid paper. Absolutely love this grid paper. It's like a piece of artwork itself. It has all of the InColor, the new InColors. It shows Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, Just Jade, Misty Moonlight, and Cinnamon Cider. So when I look at these 3 colors, I see fall. And I'm not ready for summer to be over, but I certainly do see fall when I look at those colors together. Okay, so to get started today, I'm going to use a half a sheet of Bumblebee cardstock. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, folded in half. Then I'm going to use one of the Memories and More cards. These, as I said, are 4 by 6. They're designed for pocket scrapbooking, but you can make gorgeous cards with them. So they're dual-sided. I know, this side is really cute too. So what I'm going to do is cut this down and make it perfect size for a card. So it's already 4 inches. So all I need to do is take my trimmer and do 5 1/4. Like that. So it's ready for a card. Okay. Then I'm going to adhere this to my base. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. I'm getting much better with this, guys. Drag and lift. Drag and lift. Drag and lift. I think it's going to be a great adhesive. It's just that a lot of people are struggling with how to keep it from going back into itself. Okay, so look how easy that is. No stamping involved yet. Okay, now the one piece of die that I cut is from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. I cut this one out of Just Jade. Okay. These dies are amazing. They are so stinking cute. So I just cut that out. Now what I'm going to do is, before I adhere that, I'm going to stamp my saying in white craft ink. I'm going to use With Deepest Sympathy. I think this will make a good sympathy card because it's that background is subtle and I really like it. So this saying is from Peaceful Moments, the Peaceful Moments set. So I'm just going to ink this up. Stamp this right over here. Don't want to scoot it over too far, but I do want to scoot it over. I'm not centering it. Okay. Now at this point, you could emboss that because this is craft ink. If you wanted to, you could emboss that with white powder or clear powder. I'm just going to let it dry. Don't need to emboss it right now. Then my next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the jar of flowers. And I'm going to use this large jar, which is dual-sided. These are amazing stamps. I was a little worried at first. How are these going to work? But I love them. So I'm going to use my Stazon, my brown Stazon. So inside is this little cover. It's covering your ink pad. You don't want to throw that away. It'll actually prolong the life of your ink in your Stazon pad. So no need to throw that away. Keep that with your pad. Okay, so we have brown Stazon. Now I'm going to clean that. And Stazon will stain your stamp. That doesn't really bother me. If it bothers you, you can use the Stazon cleaner. Then I'm going to flip this over. And now I'm going to use crumb cake. And I'm going to fill in the jar. Whoa, way too dark. Okay, let's start over with that. That is way too dark. Stamp that off once. I like that better. Okay. Good to test your good to test your ink sometimes. So I'm going to restamp the outside. So you can go either way. You can go the inside out or outside in. I'm going to do the outside last. Okay. That's much better. Thank goodness it's only cardstock, right? Much better. Trash. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is punch that out. So I'm going to use the jar punch. Don't ask me why I put the name on here. It would be pretty easy to determine that this is a jar punch. I'm a little anal that way. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to add this to our card. Since this is dry now, it takes a little while for that to dry. So I'm just going to add this to our card. I'll go over here just a smidge. Okay, so that's on our card. Then I am going to adhere our jar. Here. And now I'm going to use another piece of the Memories and More. These are self-stick, amazing self-stick stickers. And I am going to put the flowers right here. Which way's better? Kind of liking this way better. What do you think? I kind of like it this way. It kind of makes it look like it's supposed to be coming up out of the jar. So those are self-stick, and they make a great little card, don't they? Then I'm going to add some of these. These are our InColor enamel dots. I find that the easiest way to get these off, I used to use tweezers, right? Now I'm going to start using the Take Your Pick tool. I think it needed just a little bit more of the Just Jade. Okay, so there's our card today. That's our Pick for Friday card. We used the Memories and More cards. We used the white craft pad. We used the brown Stazon, the saddle brown Stazon, and the InColor enamel dots. Hope you enjoyed the card today. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.